Ah, Terraria. A game with 18 bosses, 16 events and 29 NPCs. A very hard game with very much to do in it. But if you already defeated the Moon Lord or you're somehow stuck at some stage in the game, here are 3 things that you can do while you're bored in Terraria. Number 1 is very easy and you can do it for many hours in a row. And that is a statue collection. Terraria has over 100 statues and some of them have features like defense boost, spawning mobs, dropping items, or you can just use them as decoration for your base because like I said there are over 100 and you could potentially build yourself a little museum, and I think this is somehow a weird flex to your friends because I don't know a person who has every statue in Terraria, so yeah, this is basically a really cool thing to do. And with the heavy workbench you can craft yourself ladders from stone, so 50 stone each ladder, and with that you can write stuff in your island, which I think is also a pretty cool feature. Or you can just write your name like me in this world that I have. And now I think let's go to the next one. And while you're watching that, I would really appreciate if you tap very quick on the subscribe button. It helps me really a lot and doesn't cost you anything except 3 seconds. So thank you very much. And let's continue to number 2. Number 2 is very obvious and many of you do it without even realizing it. And that are the achievements in Terraria. Terraria has 115 achievements to this date. And in Terraria 1.4.5, new achievements are gonna be added in Terraria, so stay to it and you can write down a comment how you think about Terraria 1.4.5. And I added this point to the video because there are some really hard achievements in Terraria that most of the people do not have. As an example, the Supreme Helper minion. For this achievement you have to complete 200 quests for the Angler, which one quest is every single day, so it means you have to have 200 played days in Terraria, not real days but in-game days. And remember, one day is 24 minutes, so you just have to, I think, something around 2 days of non-stop fishing and talking to the angler, and you have to have the right fish. So I'm not really sure how long does this really take, but if some of you have done this achievement, you can write it down in the comments as an experience for the others to help them maybe or to encourage them. Another hard achievement is the End Good Riddance, where you have to completely clear out your world from the corruption biome or the crimson biome and the hallowed biome that you can get in hard mode. And to see this you can check this from the right NPC, how many progress have you done. So yeah, it's really hard achievement, I must say. You have to buy from a steampunker a special thing which is called the Clantaminator, and with that you can just spray with some green solution over the infected blocks and they will just turn into their natural form, maybe from hallowed blocks to stone and from hallowed surface blocks to normal grass blocks. So I hope you understand. And I know if I would continue doing like this, it maybe the video will be half an hour. So here are some other cool achievements that are really easy to do and most of you do not have them. Let's begin. The rock bottom achievement, you have to go to the lava, to the deepest point of the world. That's pretty easy to achieve and pretty understandable. On the opposite side we have the Into Orbit achievement, where you have to reach the sky limit, pretty easy. And also another cool achievement, which is the Rare Realm achievement, where you have to just create a world with a secret seed. On the top right corner is gonna be a video for 8 secret seeds in Terraria, which they exist. Pretty easy to just create a world with them and then you have the achievement. Next, get yourself some drip by getting yourself some nice clothing set. You can get different clothing sets, as an example, from different events. There are some from the Halloween event, which you can get from goodie bags. Also, there are some Christmas sets, which you can buy from the Santa Claus NPC during the Christmas season. And there are developer sets from the developers of Terraria, which you can see on your screens, and I think they are the coolest, but they are a little bit harder to get because you have to be in expert mode and there you have to kill hard mode bosses except Queen Swime, and then you will receive a treasure bag and there you can get some of these sets. You have I think 5% operations for each, so yeah, it's pretty much a luck play how many and which you get. So yeah, but I think they're really the coolest because most of them have some animations. And of course there are some other vanity sets which are pretty basic and you can get them maybe from NPCs crafting them or something like this, and I think they're pretty average. They always or most of the time mimic some real life things like a chef, clown or something like this. So I think they're not really special, but if you want to do a roleplay with your friends, I will go for it because really cool costumes made from Terraria, and why not? And as a last bonus point, I will just say to those of you who are not completed the game, just complete it. It's really cool to enjoy this boss fights and anything. And if you didn't know, Terraria is at top 10 most saved games in the world. So yeah, it's a really good game. Just play it through, and then maybe you can do some of this stuff. But like I called, also do this stuff if you're really bored and you're stuck at some fight. Maybe watch some videos about how to get through this boss with a decent setup or something. And now we're at the end of this video, and so I would very appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. And maybe I have another cool videos if you're more interested in my channel and you like this video. Here's another one for the top 3 things that you should not do before entering card mode. Also some essentials, but I think they're really important and most of you don't know them. Also, I have a Discord if you're more interested about Terraria, maybe connecting to some people who you want to play with, because most of your friends don't have Terraria. It's just a great idea to join, link in the description, and yeah. And I have nothing to say but wish you a very nice day. Bye bye!